What is up, guys? Wraec here with a new video, and today with another team for Star Arena 5-star team. This time around we got a team here by dorian7085. He suggested we use 2x Holmes Young, 2x Armora, 2x Mockman. I took the liberty of adjusting it so the Mockmans are in the front row. They usually are there for counterattacking, so I thought that would be a little bit better. Apologize if that was not intended, but I think that would be quite nice. So we are going to use 6 crowns. The nice part about this, we got a little bit of CC with the 2 Holmes Youngs. We got the Armoras for some healing curses and also some shields. So that will be pretty nice. And I guess on this one we are going to use the line. So quite interested. Will be interesting to see what we can do with that. So let's set that up. Let's go into Star Arena, hit the matchup button. And then I have to set up the team again. First fight will be a little bit easy. 137 strength. So let's set up the team. And there it is. First fight. Let's go. Won't be too much to see here, but it is what it is. Oh, a steep increase in strength. 50% more power on this team. And then, well, multiplies. At least there is not a height in here again, like in the last episode. That Holmes Young taking care of all the enemies by himself now. Holy hell, that's a lot of damage for a basic. Okay. I mean, seems like Holmes Young is not the worst hero for this. We didn't even take into consideration that there are additional attacks by... Holy hell. One of those did not attack. One of those just did a counterattack. I think it was this one that just did, like, not a counterattack, but an extra attack. That's pretty interesting. Makes me wonder what like a 4 Holmes Young team could do. Or like the team that is now in, that everybody's stuck at now in Void Campaign 5. This 3x Valkyrie, 3x Holmes Young. Somebody has to suggest that. We have to try that, honestly. I even have a B+ copy of Valkyrie if you want to use that. For some extra insanity. That's quite mad. Now you see my problem, right? Yeah, I mean, let's go. It's just cheating. It's just cheating. I mean, like, what are we going to do against this? Makes no sense at all. All of those enemies were, like, easy. And then we get super omega increase in strength. I want to give that team a chance. I want to have like an interesting fight. Like something that we can win, but it's not guaranteed. So let's go. Let's try that again. So first fight, let's go. I mean, the balancing of Star Arena on like the enemy encounters, that's still very bad, I have to say. Like, doesn't make any sense at all that you have such big jumps in strength in here. And the most interesting part is if you have a well set up account with like not a whole lot of heroes, some 5-stars or something, your win rate is insane. Whereas when you have like mid-tier account, 30 to 50 million strength, you really struggle on this because you start having like insane enemies here. Obviously, I mean, like if we run the main team, that would be alright. But like, this is my main account. Those are the heroes that are on my main account. I didn't regress anything. So like there is still the 22 million Ferric Investor, 22 million attack Ferric Investor on this account. Still he's giving me those guys as enemies. And then he's switching instantly to like Hyde or some guy from CL or something like that. So that's pretty insane. And pretty weird way to do it here, honestly. I guess it's still like he's looking around the rank you are and then he's searching for opponents for you, and it's like a few places down, a few places up. And if there is like OP height, he says, okay, that's a strong guy, let's put him at the strongest enemy. This is interesting, but I think we fought that guy in last episode, which makes sense because I'm recording this episode instantly after the last episode. So yeah, might be that we see similar opponents. So let's see how this team fares against this wonderful team. I like this team. I like it because it's not weak, we can beat it, and it's not unfair. Oh, holy hell. holy hell, that looks like Void Campaign. That really looks like Void Campaign. When you attack a Void Campaign stage and those Holmes Young bonus attack starts and it starts ripping through your team, that's really Void Campaign-esque. Tanking the Garuda active here. Really didn't do too much. Oh, and wonderful dose here. Those extra attacks are just insane. Ooh, the Mockman active. Yeah, still Holmes Young doing the most damage. Mockman active was quite good though, I have to say. Not much what we've seen from the Armorers. We are not running Demon Bites on them. I still thought maybe the Crowns are better. Okay. T4 Mockman. And we have an LFA in here as well. Ah, that will be hard. That will be hard. He's even running an Ignis. Melodic Strings. Instantly one-shotting one of our Holmes Youngs that apparently has lowest life because he is running Wraec. Not nice. Getting the kill on the Ignis probably not to our advantage. Get some counterattacks, but really we don't get the damage going that we would need to take care of this team. And yeah, there is the LFA. And that is really something that I noticed. We just lack this power to punch through those teams, even if they are, I mean, certainly a good bit weaker than what we run on our main. We just don't have the power to punch through. And then we get ripped to shreds by some E5. And that makes sense. That really does make sense that we don't have the power to do that. Don't really need to take anything here. I can show you the reason for that as well. When we take a look at, let's take a look, for example, at the Mockman. Just as an example. He's 5-star, this is his active skill, deals 240% damage to one random enemy, and deals extra damage equal to 7% of the target's max HP, which is, by the way, quite interesting. Death Contract, 100%, and keep an eye out on those multipliers. We have 240%, 7%, 100%, 3%. And if we now take a look at the same hero, at the V4 active, it's 1200%. Extra damage equal to 20% of max HP to 400%. And this is where we lose our damage. It's like 5 times as much as at E5 or V4 it is in that case. And even at E5, if we check that out, it's 800%. So about 4 times as much damage. And this is really where we lose the damage and where our attack isn't really worth all that much. Because even if we run, like, how much attack do we have on that Mockman? 2.9 million attack, which is insane, no questions asked. It is really the same as having like 750k attack on the V4 or E5, on the E5 version of the hero. So this is really what's hurting this team. If we were to do the same stuff with E5 heroes, this would be a different story. Then we would have, like, let's say this Aspen, which still only deals 260% damage. I take it back. Armra. Do we have heroes that deal damage? Come on, let's take a look. And we have this 800% damage Mockman, for example. And then we have 4.39 million attack, which is an entirely different story. And we probably would have beaten some teams. But that is not what the series is about. Did I like that team? That is the question now. I didn't like the Mockman. Mockman didn't feel too great, honestly. Amra would probably have required us to do some demon boss stuff. I think with the crown, she wasn't really too much of an asset for this team. Those Holmes Young, though, insane. Insane damage as a 5-star. Those extra attacks that they have, I think it's, yeah, this one. Poison 3 random enemies, 280% attack damage. This was really insane. Have to say, Holmes Young, pretty insane hero for the series. So all in all, I would say a pretty good team, especially for the use of the Holmes Youngs. So those in some other team, I could definitely imagine doing well. So that was it for this episode. I wish you guys a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.